Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports.
And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Jet. Ready?
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, this defense for the Bucs, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And that's not the half of it. They forced 7 turnovers in that game. And I know we always talk about turnovers coming in bunches once you force the first one. But 7? That seems almost impossible, but we watched it happen.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Young working out of the gun.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards.
And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
Ready?
Throwing on 1st and 10, Huntley.
They got his man, complete.
Down the right sideline.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play there for Carolina. 57 yards.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number 1, it's easy for him to get lost. And number 2, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
2nd down, back to Sanders.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
This is up and good from Pinheiro.
And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started.
And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Von Bell. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards that time for number 19. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did.
They'll run with Sanders.
And he will take it across for Panthers touchdown.
Miles Sanders, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have taken the lead.
So another touchdown for him on the year now, Charles. He had 2 in the opener last week, and hits pay dirt for a 3rd time here.
And with good health, he's got a really good chance to be up there among the leaders in touchdowns scored when this season comes to an end. Quick question, partner. Is it bad luck to toast him with a sports drink?
Not at all, partner. I think that's a fantastic idea. Cheers.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception.
He's got a man complete. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 43 yards.
And this is how you answer a touchdown the other end. You come out throwing to start your own drive. And not just throwing, but pushing it down the field. And they come up with a big play as they try to answer back with a score of their own.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Huntley off of play action.
This is caught by Evans. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19.
To throw, Huntley.
He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Here's Huntley.
And he's got it. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The end result, 21 yards. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal.
Now Huntley wants to audible to another look.
At the Panthers' 2-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown.
Chris Godwin.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Buccaneers have retaken the lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10.
Buccaneers 14, Panthers 10.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Down.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ready,
So the
ready.
incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Ready?
To throw, Young. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and now it's 3rd down.
You look at this defense for Tampa Bay.
They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
They forced 7 turnovers.
How many?
7.
7.
I mean, think about that number now. That's supposed to be a lucky number, right? Lucky for one side, unlucky for the other.
Young on 3rd down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they nearly get this underway to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Got it? Hut.
To the air once more, Young.
Again, that's Hurst.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Set, go.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Panthers at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early distance on the rest of the division and create a lead.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that's a heck of a moment for your first sack of the game, because if this long drive ends without a touchdown because of that sack, we're going to look back and say that might be one of the biggest plays of this contest.
The Panthers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
Set, hut.
Young to throw on 4th.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd and manageable, or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Huntley to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And you get the sense, as I'm sure they got the sense, they might have picked up a good one here, maybe a little diamond in the rough via trade.
Maybe just need a change in scenery, a new city, maybe different motivation, but they believe they've got a good one.
Now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Huntley looks to throw again on 2nd and 10.
He completes it to Evans. And down inside the 15 he goes. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a 1st down.
Let's go now. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Here's Huntley.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. And maybe they were coming with a blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A loss of 8 on the play brings up 4th. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense. Gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get...
It got his man complete. They get this run past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
1st and 10, 6-yard line.
Let's go. Fight, 97. Ready.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well.
Set.
On second down, Young. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's third down.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now. It's 17-13. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw here, Huntley. Flushed out right. Airing this one out for Evans. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Huntley. Being chased down, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Huntley looks to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Huntley. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Panthers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Panthers 13.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. This will be returned from deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. On
on the draw. Here's Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Young will set to throw.
15-yard line.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD.
Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated players and coaches on that sideline right now because those halftime adjustments didn't work. The turnover problems continuing here in the second half, and the defense now sitting pretty comfortably as a result of that pick six.
I think that's a great observation too, Brandon, because they did make adjustments at halftime. But how about this other group staying a step ahead despite whatever happened in that other locker room? No surprise they're leading, and it's appropriate that those defenders got to add to the lead directly.
On the return, the Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Down.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something
Heads up.
to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Young on 1st down.
And that's going to be caught downfield by Brown.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. They got 29 yards at a time.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the 1st down.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Now Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Off the play fake, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Adam Thielen, his 1st touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Panthers are back within a score. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
Amari Barno getting there to make the stop. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. They go play action with Huntley.
On the left side, a catch by White. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards there on a Buccaneer 1st down.
Huntley off of play action.
He's going to go for a big play downfield.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now Young. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
You, yellow. Set.
Young now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Sanders. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Ready?
3rd and short yardage, Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 26. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. They go back to the ground with Sanders.
And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
They held him in check in the first half, but that's his longest carry of the game right there.
So would this be the definition of fresh legs since he didn't get much done in the first half? Now he has a great opportunity. He's taking full advantage of it.
Slide smooth. On the ball. On the ball. Hut.
From the red zone now, Young. This will be caught at the 2.
And the Panthers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Here we go. Back.
First down. 1st and goal at the 2.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. And we're back now in Charlotte.
Let's go.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, it's Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Young. That's Brown. Touchdown, Carolina. Hollywood Marquise Brown with an amazing diving catch. And the Panthers have taken a 4th quarter lead. So a big play coming for the Panthers. They'll go for 2.
Shot. 17.
They'll turn to Sanders. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. They stay on the ground with White. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in a running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
18
On 2nd and 10, here's Huntley. The pass is caught by Cade Otton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into the ball right around the line of scrimmage.
4th down, Huntley. He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. First down, here's White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
Here's Huntley. And there's a short one taken in by Otton.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
Huntley to throw.
Throw left side complete. That's White. Stop for no gain. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
They're going for it. Huntley. There's a short one taken in by Otton. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down. Boy, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. To throw, Huntley. Delivering a pass here to Evans on the out route.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Eluding the pressure right. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He didn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last route, elevating the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth.
Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
And it is caught. And the Bucs are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's White.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Rashad White, A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead.
Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game.
27.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Blue check. Hut, hut.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Not a bad game there, and it's okay to still run the football in this situation, but you got to be careful to not take too much time off the clock.
Here's 2nd down.
Ready.
Here's Young. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the 1st down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Ready.
They'll come
ready.
up now. This is 2nd and long.
Hut, hut.
Young.
Flush to his right. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
Ready, ready.
Young to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
Now Young.
And Sharp calls it in. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
Okay, right.
2nd down, goal to go.
Young to throw.
And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Buccaneers have just about sewn up this football game.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time.
That is intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
My, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
Yeah, I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll put it out to the 25.
Here's 1st and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that,